Born in 1936 and still radiating charm at 88, Robert Redford was the golden boy of the 70s. Whether he was scheming or breaking hearts, Redford's smoldering stare became the blueprint for the American heartthrob. With those leading man looks and a Hollywood swagger to match, Warren Beatty was born in 1937 and is 87 today. He romanced audiences in Bonnie and Clyde and Shampoo, all while keeping his off-screen life just as headline-worthy. Born in 1930, Clint Eastwood is still with us at 95, tough as ever. From squinting through Western standoffs in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly to delivering iconic lines in Dirty Harry, Clint defined being strong and silent. The original rebel heartthrob, Marlon Brando, was born in 1924 and passed away in 2004. He electrified the screen in A Streetcar Named Desire and reshaped cinema as The Godfather. Philip Michael Thomas gave us Miami Heat before Pitbull ever did. As Ricardo Tubbs in Miami Vice, he brought silk shirts and soul to 1980s TV. Born in 1949, he's 76 in 2025 and still exudes that Tubbs charm. Born in 1937 and still kicking at 88, Jack Nicholson turned mischief into magnetism, making crazy look cool the way only he could. Born in 1937, Dustin Hoffman is 88 this year. In The Graduate, he made awkwardness sexy and then followed it up with powerhouse performances in Tootsie and Rain Man. The man with the bluest eyes in Hollywood, Paul Newman, was born in 1925 and passed away in 2008. He defined Cool and Cool Hand Luke and showed off his smarts in The Hustler. Al Pacino, born in 1940 and still blazing at 85, made brooding intensity a full-time job. Whether whispering threats in The Godfather or going full throttle in Scarface, he kept us glued to the screen, and not just from fear. Born in 1943, Robert De Niro is 82 and remains one of Hollywood's greatest. From Taxi Driver to Raging Bull, Robert had us glued to our screens. Born in 1949 and looking sleek at 76, Richard Gere was the 80s Silver Fox, before silver hair was even a thing. He swept us off our feet in Pretty Woman and strutted through American Gigolo like a man born to seduce. Born in 1936 and passed in 2018, Burt Reynolds was the mustached king of the 70s. Whether racing through Smokey and the Bandit or posing for that unforgettable centerfold, he redefined Southern charm with a wink and a grin. Harrison Ford, born in 1942, is still going strong at 83. Cracking whips as Indiana Jones, he's the rugged adventurer we all wanted to follow into danger, and probably still would. Born in 1956 and 69 and 2025, Mel Gibson exploded onto the scene with wild intensity in Mad Max and Lethal Weapon. That wild sparkle in his eye, pure 80s rebel energy. Sidney Poitier wasn't just handsome, he was historic. The first black man to win a Best Actor Oscar, he broke barriers and hearts alike. Born in 1927, Sidney passed in 2022, but his legacy lives on stronger than ever. Mustache goals. Since 1945, Tom Selleck is 80 this year and still radiates charisma. He brought suave detective vibes to Magnum P.I. and made Hawaiian shirts a national fashion moment. Born in 1952 and taken too soon in 2009, Patrick Swayze stole hearts and lifted them too. Patrick is a Hollywood legend and is beloved to this day. Travolta, born in 1954 and 71 now, danced and strutted into icon status. From Saturday Night Fever to Grease, he gave disco and high school musicals an upgrade. A true matinee idol, Tony Curtis was born in 1925 and passed away in 2010. He dazzled in Some Like It Hot and Spartacus, blending classic Hollywood glamour with cheeky charisma. Still beloved at 64, Michael J. Fox, born in 1961, was the boy next door with a time machine. As Marty McFly in Back to the Future, he made the 80s timeless, and his quick wit and family ties sealed the deal. Rob Lowe, born in 1964 and now 61, was the prince of the Brat Pack. From St. Elmo's Fire to The Outsiders, he proved you could be devastatingly handsome and totally brooding. Born in 1962 and 63 today, Emilio Estevez brought soul to teen rebellion in The Breakfast Club and Repo Man. Fans still love him today and hope to see a comeback. Born in 1928 and passed away in 2014, James Garner brought a cool, understated charm to every role. He was the kind of guy your mom crushed on and your dad wanted to have a beer with. Matt Dillon, born in 1964 and now 61, was the bad boy with soft eyes. Whether in The Outsiders or Drugstore Cowboy, he nailed that too cool for school vibe that made teens swoon and directors chase him. With hair that deserved its own agent, Kurt Russell, born in 1951, is 74 in 2025 and still all charm. From Escape from New York to Overboard, he gave us swagger with heart and a hint of trouble. Born in 1930 and gone since 1980, Steve McQueen was the king of cool. Whether racing through Bullitt or leading The Great Escape, his quiet intensity left a permanent mark on action heroes for generations. Born in 1958 and 67 in 2025, Kevin Bacon danced his way into our hearts in Footloose and kept popping up in everything since. 6 degrees of separation, more like 6 decades of relevance. Can you dig it? Richard Roundtree made trench coats legendary as the original Shaft. Born in 1942 and passing in 2023, he left behind a legacy full of style, grit, and unmatched cool. The ultimate rebel, James Dean was born in 1931 and tragically died in 1955, but his influence burned bright through the 60s and beyond. Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden cemented his legacy. Born in 1965, Charlie Sheen is 60 in 2025 and forever the wild card of 80s Hollywood. From Platoon to Wall Street, he played intense with a wink and a whole lot of edge. Dignified and devastatingly handsome, Gregory Peck was born in 1916 and passed in 2003. To Kill a Mockingbird wasn't just a performance, it was a masterclass in quiet power and integrity. Born in 1960 and still going strong at 65, James Spader had that mysterious glint, part bad boy, part intellectual. He turned heads in Pretty in Pink and Sex, Lies, and Videotape, the king of complex charm. Born in 1934 and now 91, Richard Chamberlain was TV royalty. His role in The Thornbirds made him the original small-screen heartthrob. With that voice and those eyes, Swoon City. Before he was the Silver Fox, he was Dr. Doug Ross on ER. Born in 1961, Clooney turns 64 in 2025 and somehow keeps getting more charming with every humanitarian mission and coffee commercial. Born in 1949 and 76 now, Jeff Bridges had that rugged, easygoing charisma in everything from The Last Picture Show to Starman. And let's be honest, he's still the dude in every timeline. Dennis Quaid, born in 1954 and 71 in 2025, had the grin, the jawline, and the all-American energy. From The Right Stuff to Inner Space, he made smart look sexy. Born in 1955, Bruce Willis is 70 in 2025 and an undeniable icon of tough guy charisma. Moonlighting gave us the smirk, but Die Hard made him a legend in a dirty tank top. Born in 1925 and gone since 1985, Rock Hudson was Hollywood royalty and a trailblazer. His charm in films like Pillow Talk and Giant was only rivaled by his real-life courage off-screen. Born in 1962, Tom Cruise is 63 in 2025 and still running in every movie he stars in. From Risky Business to Top Gun, he's the Energizer Bunny of blockbuster heartthrobs. Yo, Adrian, born in 1946, Sly Stallone is 79 in 2025 and still packing a punch. Whether it was Rocky or Rambo, he gave underdogs everywhere a reason to believe. The Austrian legend who conquered America, Arnold was born in 1947 and is 78 in 2025. From Conan the Barbarian to the Terminator, he brought muscles, one-liners, and unexpected warmth. Billy D. Williams. No one made a cape look cooler. As Lando in The Empire Strikes Back, he brought swagger to the galaxy far, far away. Born in 1937, Billy D. is 88 in 2025 and still the definition of smooth.